Today was a really hard trying day, and always choose yourself. Because those same people that you're willing to go to back for ain't gonna do the same for you. My biggest thing that I struggle with the most is the love I have for people. Sometimes I hate having a big heart because I'm always trying to fix, and I'm always trying to love people where they at. And I be hoping and praying that, if I just give these people this love that they never had before. And I'm not just talking about relationships, I'm talking about friendships too, because I've learned that in friendships as well. Like I said, I had to keep a couple of people off in this season. When I meet friends or I meet people, I try to understand where they at. And then I also try to give them love that they never had before. And that's my biggest downfall. Like my friendships, for instance, let me start there. The friendships I had to end, I was constantly giving. Taking care of them, taking care of the kids, pouring into them, making sure I'm there, I show up for them. I started noticing being used with all my friendships. They all came with issues from abandonment, foster care. All my friends that I ever had came from trauma. And when I was growing up, I didn't have trauma. I had the best of both worlds from my parents. Oh, I miss my mama so much. My mom took care of everybody, regardless if you was her child or not. That became me. So for me, I constantly pour into my friends, my friendships. And I try to give them things that they didn't get to experience, because I did. I got whatever I wanted as a kid. My mom and my dad loved me unconditionally. They supported me in anything that I wanted to do. And they made sure I had everything I could ever want, everything I could dream of. And I do that to my kids. I do that to my friends. I do that in relationships. The saddest part about it all is I've never gotten that in return. And then relationships. They come with backstories as well. How people treated them, how people did them, their families, parents, friends, situations. And so I try to love them where they are. And I try to love people out of their hurt and traumas that they experience. Whatever that is. Whether that's surprises, whether that's gifting, whether that's going above and beyond, whether that's making sure that your kids got it, whether that's making sure you got it, whether that's making sure you can handle your own, And I just constantly find myself fulfilling everyone's cups. And when it comes to my cup, I'm always left empty. But through the people that I had to cut off, I always have one solid foundation with my sister. Well, I call her my sister, but Shay. Y'all see her in the comments sometimes. But when I'm not able to get out this darkness and beyond talking to God and being in my Bible, I have that one friend I can call and she's gonna pour life into me regardless. The different people that I have came across in my life, that everybody don't have the same heart as me. I be asking God to like change my heart, cause I don't want to love like this anymore. Every person that has came into my life shares the same trauma story. Whether they have problems with their parents, whether they went to foster care, so I was like, God, what is my assignment? Because I'm pouring into them, I'm loving on them. I'm giving them beyond what anybody else would. I'm turning the cheek. I'm loving them as you love us, God. So why? Gosh, I'm trying to get through this. Do I constantly keep getting the short end of the stick? People get on the internet all day because they think they know me and they bash me and they say things and I let it slide and I don't address it. You know why I don't address it? Because I don't want to step to y'all level. I don't want to be evil with y'all. So when I do come out and I vent and I say something and I come back and I apologize and people fault me for that, it's because I have a conscious heart. And I don't like hurting people. So I try to save them. But I'm just tired of saving everybody else. Because who's saving me? Oh gosh. Harsh reality, but real. Since y'all been following me, I've been saving people. Y'all be like, if Briana just said, if Briana came out and said this, if Briana just did this, if Briana, why don't Briana expose this? Why don't Briana expose that? Because I'm always saving everyone but myself. So I'd rather be dragged. I'd rather be humiliated. You know, I'll allow y'all to bash me to save other people instead of saving myself. And most of y'all couldn't do that. Most of y'all could never be strong enough to do that. This internet is a dangerous playground. And I always allow myself to get in the fire while everybody else gets saved. I allow myself to get burned, crucified, while everybody else around me is saved. Everybody else becomes the victim and Briana becomes the villain. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I know that God has something bigger for me. And I know that me saving everybody else and not saving myself, God is going to save me. Even when I don't choose to save myself. When people say, why would you come on here with these emotions? I don't care. Y'all can talk about me whether I'm doing good, whether I'm doing bad, whether I'm happy, whether I'm sad. I don't care. Y'all can talk about me regardless. But one thing you're gonna always remember about Briana is that she was authentic as hell. She ain't get on here and be fake. She ain't get on here and floss. She ain't get on here and brag. She ain't get on here and act like she better than us. She truly showed that she was human. She truly showed that she's a human, a woman, and we all been there. And that's respectable for me. Y'all been dragging me for the longest time. And I'm okay with that. And one day, I'm gonna come across somebody who gonna stand in the fire with me and who's not gonna let me burn by myself. So, today was a hard day because it was what you gonna do, Briana? Are you gonna save yourself or are you gonna save somebody else? And I went back and forth for a minute. I was just holding my phone like, what do I do? Do you save yourself or do you save someone else? You've been saving everybody your whole life, Briana. When is enough enough? When is saving you okay? And then I see the people who love me, my supporters, and they be like, Briana, you go hard for everybody, but nobody goes hard for you. Nobody go hard for you. And if y'all can see that shit, then who am I to turn a blind eye to that? Continuously. Like, be for real. I'm always with my war clothes on. I'm always standing on the front line. For everybody else. For everybody I love. But nobody stands on the front line with me. When I got pregnant, I was questioning God, like, why? Why? My God, I didn't want this. Why? I'm so thankful for these babies because they're teaching me to choose myself. Before I got pregnant, I was just so in the mindset of just, I have to save people. I have to save them. 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 I have to save and protect. As I get deeper in my word, and they say, you're getting ready to birth more than just babies. You're getting ready to birth more than just babies. And I believe that. I believe that these babies were not a mistake. And God had a purpose in this. And I'm learning. Oh gosh. I have to fall down. Life isn't supposed to be perfect the entire time. It's only okay for me to fall down if it's meant for me to fall down, and not just been falling down for the hell of it for other people. For other people. I've been going through a battle for other people. I've been going through a fight for other people. And I didn't choose myself. I've been trying to be a robot. I'm trying to be numb. I've been trying to overlook things like I used to before. But with this pregnancy, it really pushed something in me that's saying no more. Enough is enough. And you cannot keep allowing everyone to continue to keep doing what they want to do. Because at the end of the day, them people still gonna live their lives while you over here suffering by yourself. If your only purpose is because, oh, I gotta be here because I gotta take care of my kids, you're not living. So from this day forward, I would appreciate it if you guys did not mention any exes on my platform. And that goes for everybody. Don't ask me what happened. Don't ask me. It doesn't matter what happened. What's most important is I'm choosing myself. And what's most important is loving myself first and practicing self-love. That's what's most important. And I think I'm going to stay away from trying to make new friends because that sucks. I think I'm going to just have to stay in my own little bubble and focusing on me and me. I'm not even going to say me and my kids. No, I'm not focused on my children. I'm focused on myself so that I can get to a better space. I am standing in the need of some prayer. Tears bring healing. I'm gonna cry here and there. I'm gonna be emotional here and there. I'm pregnant. I'm emotional anyway. But this is gonna be one heck of a journey coming up with more babies coming. So I guess I'm just trying to figure out how to prepare myself mentally and emotionally so that after the babies come, I'm not still in this space. Continue to pray for me through this journey because this is tough. I went into the hospital Friday for some contractions due to stressing. I have eliminated all of my stresses. Everything that's causing issues in my life, I have removed. So I feel like after today was my first big step. Today was my big step of choosing Bree.